Okay, so today we're going to make the pop-up houses, and it should come into focus, hopefully. There we go. Okay, so the first step of your pop-up haunted house is to fold your paper in half. Line those edges up and then crease that bottom edge. You want to make sure that you are drawing on the folded side, keeping the open side away from you. And I'm going to start by drawing 2 parallel lines as guidelines. Parallel meaning they are side by side, exactly the same. They both stop pretty much in the same spot. Okay? Then we'll cut those both sides. So I'm cutting through the 2 layers of paper. And then after I get my cuts here, I'm going to fold this middle section. I'm going to fold that up and crease it down. Then I could even flip it this way. You just really want a nice, good crease right there. And then I am going to open that up. This part's a little tricky to see, but you're going to take this and push it through to the inside of your pop-up card. So I'm going to have to crease this middle part a little bit more and pull that forward to get that to stand up. Okay, so now you've got at least 1 layer house. If you just want a 1-story house, you could stop here. If you want a 2nd-story house, so I'm going to close my card, and it's kind of popping out there, and I am just going to cut 1 layer here. But I'm going to draw some lines to help me first. So I'm going to draw another line here about halfway up, another line here. So some more lines. And notice I did not cut all the way to the edge of the paper, but I am cutting this folded top part. I'm not cutting through the whole thing anymore. I am just cutting the top layer. So before I cut, let me show you kind of how that looks again. So pulling this forward, you've got the first layer, folding it down, pulling up just that top layer. Okay, so don't cut through the whole thing. Just as a reminder, I know I said that twice, but that's very important. And then you'll push this top layer out. And it might take a second to get that folded through. And it helps to fold it down and really crease those lines. And now you've got 2 layers to your house. Okay? So now you've got a 2nd story, your main story, and we can add some decorations to it. And so to add decorations, I simply lay it down and kind of hold those layers down as I do my designs. After you're done drawing, it should look something like this, especially if you're doing like a Halloween house. So I'm going to pause the video here, and we'll try to get this far today and then talk about adding the other stuff later.